From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. I think Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix? Roz and Mocha got you.
Hello, Marianne. It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi. Good morning. Good morning.
What's going on, girl? It's Fix My Life. What in your life needs fixing today?
Well, how do I become less of a danger to myself and my dishes?
And your dishes. Marion, you wrote it, says, hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. I'm 37 years young and somehow still had a full-time walking accident. I'm extremely clumsy. I trip over nothing at all, and I injure myself all the time. Mostly minor injuries like constantly stubbing my toes and jamming my fingers, but I've also broken 2 dishes accidentally this week alone. I have tons of examples from my long history of clumsiness. I'm not sure if I just need to slow down in life, but every time I think I do, it doesn't seem to work. I do have ADHD, so I'm always moving fast and a bit all over the place, which probably doesn't help. I guess my question is, what can I do to be less of a hazard to myself and the objects around me, or do I just accept that this is who I am and start padding my life accordingly?
Yes.
Are you medically diagnosed ADHD or self-diagnosed ADHD?
No, I am medically diagnosed by a doctor when I was about 23 years old.
Okay.
I know it sounds strange, but this happens to me. Like, I hurt myself on a daily, or I break things on a daily. Even this past sleep last night, I accidentally cut my nose.
You cut your nose? Okay. Do you have a family? Are you single? Are you dating? Anybody else in your life?
I have a boyfriend I live with and my dog.
I grew up with a clumsy mother.
Okay.
My mom stepped off the curb of the road one time and broke her foot in half.
Oh.
Right? I watched my mom growing up, like something, you have your kitchen counter, right? And then you have the cupboard underneath your sink.
Yes.
Right? The normal process that somebody would do if they needed something out of that cupboard would be to stand there, open the cupboard, bend down, pick the thing out, close the cupboard.
Yeah.
I watched this happen where she needed something out of there and she bent down, then opened the cupboard, hit the corner of the cupboard in the middle of her forehead.
Oh my God.
That's something I would do. Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel your mom.
There's an instinctive process that you do. You understand as a person that you don't first bend down, then open the cupboard into your own face.
Marianne,
Yeah.
I know exactly what the problem is, because sometimes I will quickly rush through a task and create more work for myself or for my wife because I've screwed something up. You need to slow down. You need to think about the task that you're about to take on, take a deep breath, and concentrate on that task. I know you have a million things running through your mind, and you're probably this is on my mind. I got to get this thing done right now, or else I'm going to forget, and I won't get to it way later, and I'm going to be pissed off when I do get to it because it's going to be stacked on top of all the other things that are running through my mind.
Yep. That's what I'm trying to do every day. I try to slow down, and I mean, I don't have kids, so I don't even know why I'm always in a rush.
Yeah.
I've even to one point years ago, I was a guy I used to talk to, and I had extensions in, and he had candles around, and I burnt some of my hair off.
Oh, come on now. Okay. That I can't help you with, okay?
Yeah.
Busting up your nose when you're in the middle of the sleeping.
Are you
can't help
just
you with that.
is there a chance that you're just dumb?
I hope not. I was thinking about this FML, and I'm like, should I expose myself like this? But
maybe you're just an idiot. Are you an idiot? But that's fine.
No,
that's fine.
I hope not.
No, because
you have the worst luck in the whole world, Marianne.
I could be just a clumsy.
We
I could be just
understand.
idiot.
We understand. There's it's not like we live in a world without idiots, right?
No, I think you're just not paying attention. You're paying attention to what it is you want to do, but you're not paying attention to to that thing that you need to do.
Yeah.
Let's say you are an idiot. Right?
Okay.
Let's say you are an idiot. An idiot is not something that is, going to be with you forever. I think that there's things that you can do to get yourself out of the idiocy, right? There's things that you can do to not make idiotic choices, to not make idiotic mistakes, right?
Yeah.
And one is to, I think, realize that maybe you're an idiot.
Maybe the way I move is kind of stupid.
Yes, like you're doing something dumb.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
And
I feel that way.
grabbing it, like I know that for most people, okay, grabbing a coffee cup with a slightly wet hand is not going to result in disaster. For the idiot, 90% of that time, that coffee cup's going to wind up on the ground smashed. Okay? You do things, like you do idiotic things, okay, that you don't have the luxury of doing, that other people do because you're an idiot.
I guess if you put it that way.
Okay? Listen, there's plenty of idiots. You can go through life. You can have a great marriage, a great family, a great career, right? But you just can't do the idiotic things that other people can and get away with. Right? Yeah. And I think that you have to recognize in those moments what is a red flag for you. You can't do things in a manner or in the patterns that non-idiots can get away with. So you just have to be hyper aware of your own idiocy.
Yeah, I have to be hyper aware and slow down.
Slow down. Yes.
I'm not going to call you an idiot, Marianne, but I think you need to slow down and you need to think about the thing that you are taking care of in that moment. If it is reaching for a coffee cup and your hands are wet, grab a towel, dry your hands, and say to your, I don't know, if you have to say to yourself, okay, I'm going to grab this cup and I'm not going to break it. Yeah.
I need to realize not everything is an emergency.
Does that help, Marianne?
That does help. And I just wanted to say, I have been listening to you guys for almost this whole 17 years. I have your book, Roz. I talk to you guys all the time. I listen to your podcast every single day. You guys are a huge part of my life without even you knowing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I love you guys
Marianne,
so much.
we love you right back.
Thank you for your help.
Stay away from us, though. We don't want to get caught up in your accidents.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
All the best, Marianne. You know what? We're gonna check up on you in a few months and see if any of the advice we gave helped out. Okay.
Hopefully, I won't be at the hospital. Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
Love you, girl. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix? Roz and Mocha got you.
Michael, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hello, how are you?
Good, buddy. What's going on with you, man? Why are you on FML today?
How do you walk away from your hero?
How do you walk away from your hero? Michael, you wrote us this, hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. Last Monday, my dad went into cardiac arrest. Sorry about that, man. They were able to revive him, but it's been 7 days and he still hasn't woken up. His MRI shows severe brain damage, and the doctors say he may never regain consciousness. It hurts so much to see him like this, and I deeply regret not visiting him sooner. The last time I saw him was 2 weeks ago. I know that eventually my mom and I may have to let him go, but I don't know how to do that. He's been the best dad, always there for me, always supportive, always ready to help. I can't bear the thought of losing him. How old's your dad?
God, man, that's
He's 73.
73. How old are you?
I'm 42.
You're 42. Okay.
So you had have a great relationship.
I did.
Yeah, man. Dude, first of all, so sorry that you and your ma or you and your family have to go through this, dude.
Yeah, I know. I've been really weak for the past year since he started his dialysis.
Yeah.
He already had two accidents in the past 2 years, like breaking his hip, breaking his knee, like falling. But this one's really unexpected for me. Just all of a sudden, kind of thing that happened.
Yeah. So what are you feeling right now? Is it sadness? Is it overwhelming? Is it guilt?
It's overwhelming. I have so much regret about honestly, I have a great relationship with my dad, but the other thing is I do regret not making him proud enough.
Yeah.
I'm not I feel like I wasn't a really very good son to him, but I know he's been with me, he's been always giving me advice, generally always being there for me.
Mm-hmm. Did your pops tell you that he loved you?
Yeah, he does tell me.
Okay. Was he there for you when you needed him?
Yeah, he's always there for me.
If you had a question, even as a grown ass man, would he answer it for you?
Yeah, he does.
If you ever needed anything, would he give it to you?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Did he invite you over to the house?
Always.
You guys laugh together?
Yes.
You a good guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was proud of you.
It's just like I feel like I didn't do.
You don't have to.
You know.
You don't have to. He gets it, man. He gets it. In a situation like this, and I've said this before, which is guilt is something that's going to happen. It's not an official, part of the stage of grieving, although it ought to be.
Yeah.
And all those different stages happen, but they don't necessarily happen in the order they say they're going to happen, and you're going to feel all sorts of different ways. The only thing I will say to you is to try and get over this and prepare yourself to have a one-sided goodbye, because that's the way it's sounding like it's probably going to go down between you and your dad, is that you're going to get to say goodbye to him, but he's not going to get to say goodbye to you. Which is a terrible, heartbreaking scenario.
Yeah.
But the only thing that you do in that moment is to just promise him that you will forever just be the kid that he raised, because he sounds like he raised a good one in you. And that's all that you need to promise him, because that's all he's ever wanted from you. And you don't need to do any more, and you don't need to beat yourself up about it. You just got to continue to be his kid. And believe me, if he snapped out of it for a second and you were like, oh my God, I feel so bad because I didn't make you proud and I wasn't there enough, he would tell you to shut your mouth, that you did plenty and he's proud of you. Guaranteed.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
Don't. You're killing yourself with all of this right now. And,
yeah, I know.
You're making this way too hard on you when you should be preparing yourself, honestly. You should be preparing yourself to say goodbye to him and give him the love that you want to give him without getting it back. Because that day, my man, is going to suck. It's going to be so hard. And you don't want to go into that day with nonsense.
Yeah. I have 3 kids right now, and I wish they could grow up with their grandfather the way I grew up with my own grandfather.
Yeah.
So that's why I wish that could have happened, but this was all sudden. Like, we didn't know it would happen. Even before this all happened, my dad was telling her, my time may go soon or something like that. And my mom was refusing to tell her, keep telling him, it's not your time yet. But, my dad kept repeating that for the past week or so before that happened.
Yeah, he knew.
But
he knew.
Instead of focusing on, the negative aspects of all of this, think about the positive. Like all those questions Roz asked that you said yes to. Was he there for you? Was he welcoming? Did he love you? Did he say he was proud? Celebrate those moments. And more importantly, you got to be there for your mom as well, right?
Yeah.
And for your kids, even if they don't get a chance to spend as much time as you would have liked, those stories that you have about your dad, make sure you share those stories with them so they know how awesome of a grandfather he was.
Yeah.
Last week, my kid never met my dad because my dad died way long ago. I was young. And so my kid never met him. And we were talking last week and I was making a joke. And I made some sort of joke about my dad. And my kid jokingly looked at me and said, hey, don't talk that way about my grandfather, which is really wild because she never met him. Right. And to her, that is it's one of her grandfathers.
Yes.
And she had never said that before. And I just sat at the table and I was like, oh my God, that killed me. I was crying. Right.
You're like, sorry, Rox.
Yeah.
I promise I won't do that again.
Yeah. Right. I was, and I burst into tears, but that's only because you are now your father's storyteller, right? It's up to you to keep him alive. And you don't do that with him lying in a bed hooked up to machines. You keep him alive by telling his stories. And, your kids won't have him around, but he'll still be there.
Okay.
All right, Michael. I'm so sorry you're going through this, bro.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for the call. I needed the whole, whole experience with me. Ross telling me all about it.
You're good, man.
Of course.
You're going to be
Reach
all right.
out if you need anything else, okay? We got you, bro.
All right. Thank you very much.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
Update.
Yo, Lena, how are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Been looking forward to this update for a hot minute. Last time we talked to you was at the beginning of February, which also happened to be the same month as your 40th birthday. So happy belated birthday, Lena.
Thank you.
So, Lena, when you first came to us, you were having a problem with your fella. And the fact that he didn't do anything. And you wrote us this, Roz and Mocha fixed my life. How do I get my other half to plan more surprises? He doesn't plan any. For Christmas, he's the type of guy to take me out, buy my gift, makes me wrap it. I put it under the tree and then open it on Christmas. My birthday is on the 9th, and I'd like for him to plan something or surprise me with something. And I know that we went into a lot of this, that there's a lot of pressure when somebody gets accused of not doing anything, and then you kind of start to feel that like anything you do is not good enough. But we tried to come up with a solution. What can you tell us? What did you get out of the conversation that we had the first time around?
I think what I got out of it and worked the best is just to be direct with him.
Yep.
And he's the kind of guy who you need to be direct with him. He doesn't you can't give him vague things. He's like, what? Just tell me what you want me to do.
I do remember, though, part of your frustration was, we would ask, can he do this? And you said, yes, he is capable because I think it was Christmas time, you said that he had bought, these cool little gifts for all of his coworkers. And, he put a lot of thought and effort into that, and you were trying to figure out, well, why the hell can't he do the same thing for me? I'm his wife. Mm-hmm. It's my 40th. Mm-hmm.
And we had said that maybe be blunt with him and say, hey, listen, my birthday is coming up. Here's what I want. A gift that I didn't buy, somewhere to go for dinner, and something to do that's fun. I don't care what those three things are, but you're planning it. So that's where I think we left things off, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So what happened on the birthday?
So my birthday's on the 9th, which was on a Monday. So it would have been the weekend that came after, which happens to be Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. And so there was a little mishap, and I, being a planner, ended up, because we were coming to the city, planned a whole bunch of things to do with the family. It was Chinese New Year weekend also, so we went to family for that. And he was like, well, you didn't give me a chance to plan it.
True. He's not wrong.
Yes, true.
Yeah. Were all these plans that you made, Lena, were they all in the family calendar, in the shared calendar?
Oh, yes. He gets pegged in all these things.
Okay.
But I have to say he didn't give up. And so for the first weekend of March break, when we dropped the kids off, he tried, and I really appreciate it. And he did surprise me at the end. But I got an email saying, you have a dinner reservation to Louie. And I'm like, huh? So I was confused. I was like, what email is this? I didn't book anything. And then I called him, did you happen to book anything? He's like, damn it, I wanted to surprise you. So he really tried.
So he booked you a dinner?
Yes.
Okay. And what was the gift he got you?
Well, we had a really amazing stay at the Fairmont.
Okay. And who set that up?
And he did as well.
He did as well. Okay. And then what was the fun thing that he arranged?
Well, I mean, the whole thing was we spent the night downtown. Okay. We haven't been there for a while. We did the whole little thing.
So did he get a passing? Is this sort of what you wanted, or does it seem was it just a huge pain in the ass with very little payoff?
No, it was amazing.
It was amazing.
I wanted the effort. I wanted the effort, and I wanted to know that he was going to try. And I thought he would have to give it up.
And he knows that this isn't a one-time test, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I reminded him.
Okay.
He was like, seriously?
that this doesn't fix things. Okay, so he's got to be planning the next thing now, right?
Hopefully.
Remind him.
Little at a time.
Yep.
Hey, when you guys went to that restaurant that he booked, did you get the 14-layer chocolate cake?
Oh my God.
Oh yes. And they even did the happy birthday, which I was surprised he had to let them do.
Good for you.
Yo, that cake, and then when they take the chocolate sauce and they drizzle it all over, bro, 14 layers of just magic.
No, I can't. That's too much.
Well, happy everything worked out for you, Lena.
Thank you so much. You guys are amazing.
We love you, and we appreciate your support. Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz.
Thank you, girl.
It's always going to be Roz.
Yes,
We didn't ask to follow up. But love you, Lena.
Love you too.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life on Kiss.
Get that Amex Gold card ready. I'm too tired to cook.
We feeling Five Guys or the Cheesecake Factory?
Both.
Earn up to $120 a year in statement credits at participating partners. Up to $10 each month when you pay with the Amex Gold card. Learn more at americanexpress.com/explore-gold. Enrollment required. Terms apply.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix? Roz and Mocha got you.
Lauren, hello. It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi, good morning. Good, how are you?
Doing all right. What's going on? Why are you on FML today?
How do I find myself again while my child is fighting addiction?
Oh, God. Lauren, you wrote, it says, hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. My son has battled addiction for the last few years. It has destroyed the life I thought we had, and now life is full of anxiety, depression, self-doubt, and constant fear of losing him. It is agonizing as a parent to see your child go through something so horrific. I feel I have lost a big part of who I used to be, as I am consumed by this horrendous disease and what it can do to him. How do I return to at least a small portion of who I used to be, knowing my son is struggling?
How old is your son?
27.
What's he on?
Cocaine.
Yeah, just cocaine?
Wow.
Cocaine and a bit of gambling, which kind of go hand in hand.
And is he living at home?
No, he's not. But I see him daily, and he's been living on his own for about 6 months.
So with cocaine, he's not fully lost yet.
Well,
right?
it's been 3.5 years. He was in rehab and also outside rehab as well.
Yeah,
and
I'm not trying to minimize cocaine, but you're not dealing with somebody with a fentanyl addiction, where they're a zombie, right?
Correct.
You can still have conversations with him. He understands what he's doing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Does he think that he's addicted, or is he the type of person that says, "Well, I can give this up anytime I want"?
Yeah, no, he knows he has a problem, and there's been bouts of sobriety, and then there's a lapse, and it's just back and forth, and my husband and I were just, it's like you're on the edge of a cliff here, just waiting for the other shoe to drop all the time.
The problem is that you can function as a normal human being in this world with a cocaine addiction.
Yes.
Right. That's the problem. Like, it's not. Yeah. It's concealable. You can binge it. You can. It's a terrible problem to have. But life lends itself, because especially if that's your crew. If you're constantly gambling, and that's the circle you're running, and that's the life you live. You're normal. You're not losing anything. You're not losing friends. You're not losing your social status. You're not losing anything. Right.
Correct.
So how do you deal with this? Obviously, you've exhausted all your options, we're assuming?
Yes. Yeah. We have a very close relationship, and he knows what he's doing is, when he has these relapses, he knows it's wrong. Mm-hmm. And it's just, it keeps as a parent, it keeps you up at night. So last thing you think about, first thing you think of in the morning, it just paralyzes you, because you don't know if this next time, if that's going to be it. And, what it's made of now is so potent and addictive. Mm-hmm. And you just never know. And
he may think that he's doing coke, and then one day it's going to be laced with fentanyl, and he's going to have a heart attack. That's the reality of it.
Lauren, have you seeked out help? Like for yourself, or for you and your husband, like talking to a counselor, talking to a therapist, anything like that, to see what guidance they could give you?
Yes, we've done that. And, they all sounds very similar. You put boundaries up, and I hear that word, I understand the concept of that word, but a boundary with your child is completely blurred.
Yeah.
It's blurred.
Of course.
Yeah.
And, you do everything you can possible for your child.
Yeah,
and,
of course. It's your kid. You care too much, right?
Yeah. And you just, at the end of the day, you just want them to be healthy and well. Mm-hmm. And, you do everything you can. And in the end, it doesn't matter. And that's the part that really sucks, because it just doesn't matter. You can't fix this. and it really stinks.
And all that stuff that you were just saying to us, do you tell him that? Do you tell your son that?
Oh, yeah. No, he knows, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't. With an addict, it doesn't matter. They're not doing it to hurt you or upset you or to make you angry. It's the addict, and what's tough is this is life now, and it's difficult because it will never go away. No. Even we pray to God that this will be behind us, and we'll look back, and he'll be clean forever. But it's always going to be in our minds, and it really stinks because it was never in our household. It was never in our realm of thinking. And so it's tough on us, on extended family and close friends, because he's surrounded by so much love.
And the culture that we live in right now is very difficult on parents because for me anyway, we live in an unfortunate situation where it is safer supply and harm reduction before recovery. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
It's almost as if when you're dealing with somebody who has an addiction that the system is designed to keep them high as opposed to getting them off drugs. Yeah. And the compassionate thing is to let addicts continue to get high. Yeah. That's the problem that you're dealing with, is that we don't have the system anymore where you can take somebody and you can't force anybody to do anything. Right? Yeah. Unfortunately, the question was, how do you start to feel normal? When you are this deep in it, your reality is this, Lauren. The days when you feel normal are the days when you are pretending the problem doesn't exist.
Yeah, but it's easier said than done.
No, but you want to know how to feel normal? That's how you feel normal. Yeah. That's how you have a normal day, is by pretending that problem doesn't exist. It does. Yeah. It's going to be there tomorrow. But right now, as a parent, it's so self-consuming and all-consuming that it's the only thing that you think about. And when you're a parent who has exhausted all their options, you've done everything you can. You just have to be there for them and live a life where you go to bed every night wondering if that phone is going to ring and it's going to be the call you don't want to get.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry that you and your husband have to go through this.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm sorry that your son's going through this as well.
Oh, for sure. It is him, right? It's all, it's really, at the end of the day, it's him. Okay. Well, thank you.
No worries. Thanks for sharing with us.
Okay. Take care. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Seeker app.